Friends. Can I just bring up the fact that I am black and I watch a lot of black shows, you know? I just
You probably watch a lot of black shows with a lot of white people. So
probably.
So that doesn't really count. The writers on Snowfall are up there with the writers from The Wire.
Oh, wow.
I know you never seen that.
Come on. All right, so can I just say really quickly, guys, everyone, listeners.
I mean, you just haven't seen the real deal black shit. Like,
I have.
You seen Harlem Nights?
I have not.
Oh,
all the stuff that you're supposed to have seen.
I watch Friends and I've seen Scarface. You know,
white, Puerto Rican.
That's a crossover type.
I have not seen it. No,
you seen New Jack City?
No.
Wow.
My black card has been taken away for quite some time.
Yeah.
But
and you want to sit up here and think we're supposed to be surprised that you watch
Like I'm down. You know?
No, you're
like,
not.
No, all right.
No, you're not. Wow.
I know. I'm working on it.
I know you've seen one of the house parties.
I have. Yes, I have seen all 4. Okay.
It was 4. I didn't even know. I thought it was 3.
No, it's 4. The last one's really ass, but it's 4.
All right,
Snowfall I haven't watched, but I am going to invest my time.
This is a great time because it's at the end of the 3rd season. You can binge it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
But they bringing it back though, right?
Oh yeah,
they bring it back. So man,
I just got to see how they bringing it
back.
back.
I like The Chi too.
Yeah,
The Chi is a good one.
That's
Everybody's
really good
wondering
show.
how they gonna recoup from firing the
that
bull.
gentleman that had the allegations.
Yeah,
I just don't like that the first episode he's supposed to die. Like I think they should have killed him off at the end of last season. Because it was already out there before the season ended.
Well, it was already shot. Yeah, it was already shot. So of course, they gonna have to, kill him
that
off
sucks
or whatever.
though. To have he had to come back like
you had to come back to work. No, you gonna get fired. Like you know what I mean?
He must gonna die in jail or something. Because that's where he went to. He got locked up.
Yeah. Somebody probably gonna kill him in jail. So
I'm gonna watch so I can know what you guys are talking about.
Oh my goodness!
I know.
Wow.
I'm working on it. I'm sorry. I don't. You know.
You don't watch The Shot either? Wow.
So you did watch The Wire or you didn't?
So I was gonna say I never watched it prior, but I did binge all 6 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Recently last year.
Oh, okay.
God, it was awful.
Off
it was so
like
awful. But I did like the one guy in there.
Wait. What was awful?
The Wire.
Awful in
Oh no, we can't. Okay,
what you mean?
No, we
It
can't.
was awful.
No, we can't.
I didn't enjoy it.
Okay, no, we can't talk.
I didn't enjoy it. I just thought it
So
was really.
Malik Yoba, yes.
I was hoping we were going to talk about
Malik
this.
Yoba.
I don't know what's going
There's
on with
a whole
him.
lot of extra with that.
Well, no,
the fact that he likes guys.
well,
No,
no,
he doesn't.
He don't like
He
guys.
likes
Oh.
transgender
Oh,
women.
He
I'm
don't
sorry.
even like transgender women.
So educate me.
So basically, the story we talked about with the kid from Philly who committed suicide, half of the reason was because he got bullied and because his transgender girlfriend left him. He overdosed on drugs or something like that. And Malik Yoba was, just defending the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And he made a remark, and it kind of looked like he was saying that he liked transgender women. But he went on Big Tigger's radio show, and they did a whole interview with him. And, he came out and was like, no, I don't like trans anything. I'm a heterosexual. I'm attracted to women.
Okay.
It's just that, I support who I support. And, we should support people even though if they're, if they got a different background. If you like what you like. I'm not going to bully you. I'm not going to talk bad about you because you like transgenders and I don't. So that's basically what he was saying.
Okay.
His words definitely look suspect because I read his whole thing on Instagram, and I was like, damn, this nigga.
He like trans.
Wow. All I heard was that New York Undercover theme song in my head. That's all I heard in my head. Like, oh, this nigga.
I did watch that show.
He came right out very quickly, and
Of course he did.
I don't believe that he is in the trend.
This is what I've heard since that all came out. That there's supposed to be there's a pending or there's no statutory limitations on child, not harassment, but sexual harassment, like child, not pornography. What is it like if child molestation or if you have sex with minors, period. I forget what the specific term is. But apparently he picked up transgender minors before. It's one guy that's supposed to be, I guess, coming out at some point like 20 years ago during the New York Undercover times.
Right.
He used to pick up transgenders. Transgender women out on the strips
Who
in
used
New
to do
York.
that?
Malik Yoba. And one of them was a minor. The first time he picked up this person,
When you say
was
pick up, what
on the stroll, like transgender prostitution.
Oh,
So he supposedly had picked up the transgender girl when she was 13 initially, and then the next time it happened when she was 16. Both times she was underage, and supposedly they're supposed to be going to court for that, and they're saying that that's the reason why he came out at this point saying that he is in support of transgender community as a whole.
Where
But
you hear this at?
I heard it on the radio the other day, yesterday.
Full of shit.
And
I
it was
hear none of
it's
this.
supposed to be, it was like a whole thing that was put out by the person that had the situation. And what happened was when she was 13, the people were telling her that she should, like when he used to come around and stuff, they used to be like, he was a celebrity and all of this stuff like that. And at that time, but later on,
How old was he?
This was when he started it with this person. It was still on New York Undercover.
oh wow.
So
And that person was 13?
13 the first time. The other time after that later on was 16.
I'm just sick of these motherfuckers who wait 40 years to come out to say something. I'm tired of y'all. Like I am. I mean, what are we waiting for?
So
And some people, it's a whole lot of reasons why people
there's a whole lot of reasons. I
What are you
can't.
waiting for?
So
Come on.
let me respond.
40 years? You're gonna wait 40 years?
Sometimes it takes a safe zone. Like you're not always.
40 years?
It was 40 years
Sometimes.
with the Bill Cosby people, right? Because
Yeah.
this, I mean, not it
This
was
a-
And sometimes money is a motive.
Okay, money is the only
So the
motive.
check stop.
Money is the
Not
only.
only. I can't
It is.
agree.
It's the only motive, especially with Bill Cosby. Money was the only motive with Bill Cosby. The bitch came back to the house after she felt woozy the first time. You gonna go back and want to feel woozy again?
She wasn't sure. She was
yeah,
woozy.
The Bill Cosby situation
Yeah.
is
It's a little
Totally,
question. Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Kinda-
Bill Cosby paid all them bitches off. Once the money stopped, yeah, I'm going to court.
But
And that's
the-
with a lot of people. With R. Kelly, same shit
I mean,
with R. Kelly.
well,
Same
some
shit
of
with R.
them,
Kelly.
maybe.
Not really. Here's the
The
thing.
people who did that with R. Kelly when they were adults is
Yeah,
one thing.
correct.
But the minors, when
They're
you deal
easily
with minors, it's
influenced.
different.
Yeah, and I feel like he really took advantage of the fact that they were
advantage.
weak-minded,
They
or
were.
or naive.
He took advantage that they were weak-minded and their parents only wanted money.
Very
Well,
true.
some of
Because
them,
your
yeah.
daughter
I totally
will not
agree
go
with
to
that.
another state with a grown man.
No.
Yeah, and the fact that you would bring your
Rather
daughter
he
to a
was
concert and allow
Offset,
him to go somewhere.
Diddy, any fucking celebrity, your daughter would not. How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 16.
That's right up R. Kelly's age alley.
No, actually, it's like 13, 15.
Exactly. And
She too old.
you would not allow your fucking daughter.
No.
So, I blame R. Kelly, but I blame some of those parents too. Once the money stopped, everybody gotta start complaining.
I agree.
Everybody gotta start complaining. Once the money stopped.
But what did that doesn't mean that it didn't happen though.
But my thing is
But the
this:
Malik
but how
Yoba
does
situation
but
worked.
how does it happen when the parents is giving the parents are giving their kids
Well,
away?
that situation is different.
Huh, take my
Yeah,
daughter.
They definitely
Bust her
would.
ass, pee on her.
I'm
but make sure I
sure
get
they're not
50,000.
saying that. What they're saying is, you know
It's
what?
real subtle.
Mr. R. Kelly
Mr.
wants to record with
Robert.
my daughter, Mr. Robert.
Robert wants to record.
And that's okay. I
Fucking
trust
you.
him because they're going to have an escort there
I trust him
or
because
guardian.
He wrote, "I believe I can fly."
Correct.
And
Fly
there's
into their
no way
vaginas.
you cannot believe a nigga who wrote a song like that.
What? Yes, you can. You believe Michael Jackson too?
Yes.
Michael Jackson, that-
Come
Okay.
on.
I don't believe none of that.
You believe Michael Jackson played in the booty hole? with
I
them
think
little
so.
You don't believe him?
I don't believe none of them.
I just thought about Dave Chappelle. So
boys? Shout out to Dave Chappelle for one of the
I
best,
know. What, stand up?
that sticks. and
one of the
stones
best
is
stand-ups I've
hilarious.
seen since Richard Pryor, since Raw
Yes.
and Delirious. Wait, you saw that?
I did.
Wow.
I
The
did.
most recent one?
Yes. The
Wow.
most recent.
Wow.
Can we focus on Dave Chappelle, please?
I'm just shocked that you have seen Sticks and Stones.
Yes,
Wow.
I have.
Cause he talk
Sheesh.
about you white folks. And
I am black.
whites.
The whites
You
and the
white.
alphabet people. One thing about that show that I can say is the way that he lined all of that stuff up was done so brilliantly. How he took suicide and put it all into
the opening joke.
Mm-hmm.
The opening joke. And I seen some people say it was ass and stuff like that. I said, because you are the type of person who likes, regular ha punchline jokes.
Yeah.
right.
Where he's actually making you think, and then you get it too late. He already on the next joke.
Correct.
That opening joke about Anthony Bourdain, if you couldn't get that shit, he said this nigga traveled the world. He traveled the world eating delicious meals. But his homie he worked with started working at fucking Foot Locker. 45 years old, live at home with his mom, been there 5 years. He
And
said,
he
not
not
one
one
time did he think about killing himself.
It's true. It's true.
Like,
It's
what
true.
the fuck? And
It's
anybody didn't find it funny, then I seriously, and if it's people, and I said that, I said, if anybody didn't find it funny, I really got to rethink our friendship, because like you might be one of those people who are too sensitive, and you can't be around me, especially you definitely can't be around me, because I talk a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not deliberate. I might be a little ignorant about the situation because I'm not, educated on it, but you won't be able to be around me.
Correct.
That was one of the best stand-ups I've seen in a very long time. That fucking Justice for Juicy.
I can't.
Juicy smooth. The fact that he was able to still keep saying that without messing up, because I would have forgotten the whole time.
The nigga said you was outside. He said it was 18 degrees. Subway sandwiches. None of us eat fucking Subway sandwiches.
Y'all gotta chill.
Subway is
Y'all gotta
the
chill.
fucking worst. I don't even know what Subway is good for.
I don't know either.
I don't even know what. I don't even know
either.
how Subway is still open. The food is fucking
Awful.
horrible.
Awful. The bread is awful.
Horrible.
The
service,
everything.
Them niggas be in Subway serving food with flip flops on. Like, why do you? And they be having thong sandals on. You can't.
gotta stop with this thong sandal. Hint of P. I listened to that. I said, Lord.
Yo. All right. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Shout out to our beautiful and wonderful sponsor, Miss Lori and Love Jones, Uncensored Podcast. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. Here we discuss all things crazy. Anyway, it's Juan Says. So, this letter is kind of serious, but they wrote us, so. Good
Before
luck.
you start, is this sweat or your lotion?
Because she is glistening.
I'm
glistening like a
I got baby
motherfucker.
oil on.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like glitter.
Baby
I
oil
was,
gel. I
I
didn't
was
notice
really
that.
about to judge you.
You know, me too and everything. I didn't want to touch her. I was
trying
trying to.
yo,
You
why
thought
is your
she
fucking
I
olive
didn't even
oil.
notice that. It looked like I got glitter on.
look like
it.
you
Yes,
about
it
to
does.
wrestle?
You look good. You look real
This
good.
shit's shining. All right.
Dang, I'm not sweating it a little drop. Not even a
You
little
look
bit.
good.
I'm hungry as shit. All right.
All right. Anyway.
Here we go.
Okay, so here we go.
All right.
Hello. What's the best effective way to ignore body weight comments from your family?
That's cool.
My family keeps making comments about my weight, and it's really starting to get to me. Like today, I was eating cereal, and my sister was like, "It's too much. That I should reduce it because I'm getting fat again." Oh man.
What kind of
Sorry,
cereal was
buddy.
he? eating, though?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Because it wasn't Cheerios.
No,
she,
because she would be heart healthy.
right. She must have been like Fruit Loops. All right, my bad.
All right. It says, I have always been a big girl, even bigger than this. I have been through a tough journey with my body, and now I have actually started to accept it. She didn't put a picture, so I don't know what this is.
Did she say how much she weighed?
No. But being
just-
back home just makes it even harder. I used to go to the gym, but getting negative comments just makes me not want to even go anymore. I don't find myself on the extreme side. I have also limited myself to 2 meals a day, all before 6 p.m. I really don't see anything wrong with my body, just that I need to get toned, but I will get there. The comments are really starting to get at me, and I hate it. Any advice appreciated? Thanks. So, Lori, it's on you.
I will say I'm not a fan of the negative comments. I think, you
Because you
know,
used to be kind of chunky, right? Right.
listeners, we got to come for him in the comments because he coming at my big girl time.
I say,
But
I didn't say the F word. I said
no, I was heavy set. Yes, that is true.
that
But
explains. Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of that. And I feel like sometimes it is tough love. Family does do that where they kind of, you know, like, all right, now you had 3 pieces. You need another one. You know what I mean? But I really do. I just want to answer by saying that you have to speak up for yourself and let them know, you know what, this isn't helping me. And if you don't do that, then they don't know that they're really hurting you in a sense. I mean, they're not doing it to break you. They really are trying to look out for you. However, their approach may be wrong. So I would say speak up for yourself. Let them know, you know what? I'm comfortable with who I am. However, there is room for improvement. So if you can offer some positivity, that would be greatly appreciated. And, you know, we're in a time where 2019, we have to love ourselves the way that we are. We have to embrace our flaws. So I really want to just point that out and have her speak up for yourself and continue to love yourself. And 2 meals a day, make sure you're eating green so that you're able to go naturally and continue to be wonderful. I fast.
Yeah, because you only eat once a day, right?
I do the 1 meal a day right now and a lot of water. But that is my routine. Yes.
How much weight have you lost?
I don't do pounds. I really just
you do
go.
Stones?
I do not. No, I don't. I don't
What you
monitor
mean you
the
don't do
numbers.
pounds?
I don't monitor. Okay, so my
okay.
yeah,
You
I
don't
don't
check your weight.
No, I do not check my weight. If I
okay.
go to the doctor's, like I know right now I'm 180. Okay, great. You know what I mean? And I was like 216 at one point. So what I will say is that I do just see how I fit in clothes, and if I feel like I look good, then I go with that. But I don't monitor the pounds.
That's good. I like that. I'm not going to try that. Hey. Can you read? No, go ahead. Answer. My bad. All
right.
Then I want you to read something again.
So Juan says that, see, from me coming from the family that I come from, a lot of big people in my family, a lot of small people too, but we all bust on each other equally all the time. It's always something going on. You know, people saying bad stuff about my grandmother. This is not even on the same side. My mom's side is like that more than the other side, but my grandma on my dad's side, she will compliment you and bust on you at the same time and try to make you feel good. Like one time I hadn't seen her in a while and she came up to me, she was like, look at you all big. You just getting big as you want to be, don't you? And I'm just laughing and she was like, but she said you beautiful. You could be a plus size. I was like, but my cousin, she used to talk about her teeth all the time when she was younger, like for years.
Her
and I'm
own
like,
teeth or
no, my cousin's teeth.
Oh,
so, but it doesn't really bother me I feel like because I come from a family like that, I'm not bothered by fat shaming. It's like that you can't hurt me with that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like something else would be better. However, at the same time with my family, if they knew that somebody was affected by it, nobody would do that to you. You might be the exception. We might bust on everybody else around the table, but we're not going to pick on you because everybody can't
handle
take that.
it.
Because I feel like one of my cousins from the same side of my family, she wasn't around all of these people the same way I was. So she couldn't be the person. She wouldn't come to something and they would talk about her the same way they would talk about me or even my best friend. When she come to stuff, they ain't know her from a can of paint. But from the day they met her and they knew we were cool, they talked about her ass all the time. All the time. I mean, like, if she was a self-conscious person, she would be
Have you seen her ass?
No, I don't think he never met her in person.
Okay.
no.
But
She didn't bring her.
I just think like it's not the same like it used to be because she lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But it used to be like massive. And so I think like Lori
Huge.
said, you should
Robust.
way past that. You should really let them know how you feel about it, and hopefully they'll be receptive and leave you alone. And you eat all the cereal you want, as long as it's not sugary. You know that can be bad for your cholesterol and your health.
Very true.
This is kind of strange because most big girls I know are very confident, and I know a lot of big Jones who got, several stomachs and do wear 2 pieces and.
Body
Like, that
con,
shit
body
come all-
con
that shit come
all
all the way
day.
here?
Yes.
Like, damn. And they be on the beach, like,
Right.
with they motherfucking
Pushing
toe
the,
up
pushing the
and
thing
shit.
back like.
So, it basically starts with, like you said, it starts with with yourself. You shouldn't really focus on what other people saying. And I don't think she was like telling the full story about the cereal part. That's what I wanted to know. No, for real,
Never
because
think they told the whole story.
I don't think she was eating out of a regular bowl. Like, your sister ain't just gonna say, "Oh, that's too much." Oh, you know what a regular cereal bowl look like?
I do.
It's like the palm of my hand.
Yes.
I don't think
So
she
you're
was in that
not-
regular bowl.
She wasn't eating out no
She had the
regular bowl.
Tupperware,
She
the
had
deep-
the big
the
bowl
deep-
with the long
The
spoon.
popcorn bowl.
And she eating. Her sister like, and she looking like,
That's a
What?
lot. That's a lot.
that's a lot of fucking stuff. You poured
said
the
it's a
whole,
lot, right?
You poured the whole box in there.
Very true.
She poured the whole box in there. It wasn't whole grain Cheerios. It was. I know it was some sugary. Apple could have been Apple Jacks.
Applejack's good though.
It is, but not in a big.
But I don't eat that. I eat
not in that
Wheaties
big
and
bowl.
stuff. Yeah, no.
Even a big bowl of Wheaties would be bad.
Yeah, it's gonna go soggy. Oh my god. Milk
No,
first.
It's not gonna go soggy with a big girl.
What? Yes, it will. You can't eat all that real quick.
I said a big girl.
Big girl don't eat fast.
Oh,
Dude,
depending
yes
on how
they
big the spoon
do.
is. I know a lot of big people.
She
that
ain't
eat
in with
slow.
no regular spoon. She getting that big joint.
I'm not participating.
I'm
How
just
she gonna
saying.
fit that in her mouth?
Come on now.
She wouldn't
Come
eat
on
no
now.
You
regular
can't say that.
bowl.
You can't say that.
What?
You can't say that.
Okay.
No.
All right, but she probably fit that in her mouth. Listen. Just be more confident. Don't worry about what people say at the gym. You shouldn't even be focused on what people say at the gym. You should have your headphones on, your motivational music,
Yes.
and whatever you got to do. And if the gym don't work for you, start walking.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Walk around wherever you live at. Calm down on it. Go from the family size bowl to the regular size bowl,
Fact.
and get some special K.
Ooh.
Well, some special cake can be sweet too. Like,
Yeah.
but
But
I
get
love
the one with the
vanilla
fruit
one.
in it.
that's the one
vanilla
that's sweet.
one.
I never had. Yeah, I did.
But
have
it's
that.
healthy.
It
Ain't it
is
healthy?
Here's the thing. We really what us African Americans are looking at as healthy, quote unquote, is not always. So, for example, you go to Wawa, right?
Go
Say,
where?
hey, I want to
Wawa.
Wawa, and you order a smoothie. They're like, oh, it's healthy.
yeah, no.
It's
No, it
not.
ain't.
Not those
It's
smoothies.
filled with
No,
sugar.
no, no.
And the smoothies at McDonald's too. Horrible.
Correct. Even
No
at
fresh fruit.
Dunkin' Donuts, they are not healthy for
No,
you guys.
it's
So we
just-
have to really look at what we're looking at healthy. And Special K is good for you. Okay, I get that. But you have to look at the sugar content.
Right.
You have to look at those numbers. The
feel-
nutrition chart is very important.
I bought this smoothie stuff from BJ's. They had all how they had the little samples and stuff out there, and the lady was all talking about how they got the greens and you fights cancer and all this stuff. And I was like, you only use like an ounce of it, if that, and you can mix it with water and just make juice, or you could use it as in the smoothie. But I was like, oh, this would be great because I was already drinking smoothies for like breakfast and stuff with like vegan protein and all of this stuff. So then I get and add that, and I'm talking to my friends about how good it tastes. So good when you just mix it with this, and then they were like, well, how much sugar is in it? I was like, oh shit, I forgot to look at the sugar content.
Yeah. You looked at how
36 grams of sugar.
Correct.
Per
ounce
serving.
per serving. Yeah,
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
that's a whole lot.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
What should the serving be?
I mean,
how many grams?
Honestly, I know it for me, and you can correct me if I'm no doctor, but it should be under at least 14 grams, at least.
Under 14
I don't even
grams
do
is
pressed
pretty good.
juices anymore because
You don't do what?
pressed juices.
Pressed?
Well,
What
isn't
what
that
that
different
juice
because
taste
it's
like?
fresh juice?
It is fresh, but
how
some fruit
some
are
fruit
high
has
in
a lot
sugar
of sugar,
content.
yeah.
So press is more like when they
Like
just take the
apples.
juice, like juice, apple, celery,
no.
all that stuff. Yeah, I don't even do
you
that
mean
anymore.
like make it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because-
I've never tasted pressed.
What? You can go to any Whole
I don't
Foods
want
or
no pressed
anything.
juice.
It's
I don't
no,
want
it's
no
Some of them
you
taste
want
really
it. It's
good,
good.
especially when
Yeah.
it's like ginger in
Yes.
it.
Oh my God. So
They got
green apple.
ginger, apple
Yes.
Like if you get
Apple juice.
carrot,
Ginger,
orange,
mhm.
ginger.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Green
no.
apple.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
so
God.
I love a green juice.
Ooh,
and
me
I like
too.
No vegetables in my juice.
What?
No.
You don't know.
you
I
don't
got you.
taste
I
it.
got you. I got you.
No. Don't
You know
do
who?
it.
You know
Don't
who got
waste
some
your
green?
time.
You
Don't
know?
do it.
No. You know who
Don't
got
do
some
it.
good green juice?
Don't matter.
The Kitchen Gladiator.
I'm not. Nah. I'm definitely not drinking that shit.
What? Oh my
No,
God.
South Kitchen Gladiator.
But no,
But
it's
I'm
good.
not drinking that. But no, big people, this is the from like 2012 till now. It's been y'all year. Big girls been winning for the longest.
But it's one thing to be big and to be healthy, but you can be big and unhealthy.
Man,
Yes, yeah.
the big the girls that's the most unhealthiest are the ones that's the most confident. They be walking
That's true.
out of breath, don't
true.
give a fuck.
What did you call it? Temporary asthma? I recall.
Yeah, they got temporary asthma.
I
You
got
ever seen
TA.
a girl just sit
They gonna
down?
have a commercial like,
TA.
I suffer from TA. There are times where I walk upstairs and suffering
I'm
from
winded.
TA makes me down. Then it'll be like,
Ooh, that's a good
they'll have
one.
somebody that would sweat like
Yes.
I suffer from TA.
Yes.
When I get to the third step in my house, I just lose my breath. Wow.
Yes.
Have you ever seen somebody just sit still, a
Wait,
big
they-
John sit still and sweat for no reason?
Yes.
Come on now.
That's been
I have.
happening to me lately. But
Whoa.
but because I told you I'm going
Oh,
through
because
the
you about
change.
to be.
I'm just like,
You
Oh
be
yeah, she 40.
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll be. I'm not 40 yet.
You be 40.
So,
From
but
past
I've just been
episodes.
like sweating for no reason. Don't let
Is
me have
that
a sip of
menopause? Is that what
alcohol.
it's called?
Yeah.
I think it's happening because it could just be I could be walking not even 5 steps
And you be
all of a
like,
sudden-
whoa, child.
No, I'm not out of breath, but my scalp sweats. So it'll look like it'll
Oh,
just
look
come
like
all
you-
out my hair. I mean my
Right.
face. It'll
Yeah.
just be wet.
Yeah.
I might not be sweating anywhere else on my body, but my face gonna look like I'm just hot as hell and I'm fat. Being fat at the same time does not help it.
Right. Wait, what?
I said
I didn't
being
mean to say right. When you said fat.
you did. I didn't even
I
realize
came right back. Like, oh, wait. You said fat.
Let me correct myself.
I didn't even realize you did it. I'm all agreed. Yeah, right.
No, tell
You're
that,
right.
tell that girl. Did she leave her name? No. Well, tell your family members,
Chill.
Tell them to eat it.
to fall back.
Yeah.
I mean, she said her whole family big though, right? Is her whole family big?
Did she say that?
No, she didn't say that.
She didn't
sorry,
say that.
guys, we don't
She the
have no
only big
paper
one in the
today.
family.
I don't know if she's the only.
Um,
I don't think she actually clarified whether or
If
not.
she the only big one
it
in the
was
family,
a
then
family.
I see why she feels some type of way.
If she didn't
Yeah,
say if
she
it was
didn't
genetically.
specify, no.
Yeah.
She's just talking about how she's always been big. Like, I mean, I can use myself as an example in the same thing again. I've always been big too, but I have been healthy and I have been unhealthy and big. I have been in
you've
shape
been like
and I have not been
pleasantly
in shape.
plumped and
Oh, look at you
Chunky
being
and-
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not really fat because you top heavy. You know what I mean? And
Well,
I mean with your
so what has
titties.
been happening over the past couple of years is that my top is blending in with my bottom. So it used to be like my stomach wasn't as big as this, so it was look,
Yeah.
But then now it's like my stomach is protruding a little bit more than what it used to. So I don't feel as like I'm not. That's
You don't
not
feel
keeping
comfortable?
me. Not with that. I don't mind
But
being
you
big though. I don't
confident,
want
though?
my. I'm
Because
not. I
you
don't
was
feel
definitely you definitely had a 2-piece on the beach.
like. No, I didn't.
Oh, was
I,
it?
I never got that. I never got that picture she was supposed to send out.
I was supposed to send out a picture.
Yes, when you went on vacation with your family
I don't remember.
from a previous show. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all a picture." I was like,
Oh yeah, you definitely did say that.
I must have been drunk because I
Yeah,
don't
you probably. That's the only time she tell the real deal.
my
"We need more liquor in here."
Yeah, that's the only time Juan tell the real deal when she's sipping on some shit. Like, but
No,
be
she'll be
confident.
good. Yeah.
Be
confident.
confident in yourself.
Whether you big, skinny, just be confident. That's the most important thing. You got ugly people that's confident. Like they
Way confident.
Like I mean, they ain't got no other choice but to be confident.
And some of these skinny people are very unhealthy too. Your sister is probably skinny and unhealthy.
"Yeah,
So
Oh,
tell
her sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I
probably
agree.
skinny. She probably unhealthy. She probably got speakeasy gums.
listen, she ain't go in a couple of days."
Huh?
Listen,
gums.
hello.
Yeah. yeah.
What are speakeasy gums?
Well, not gums, but like
Lips.
her lip,
Oh.
like a different color.
Alcoholic lip, yeah.
It's like regular hair, then it's pink.
Oh, I ain't never
yeah.
seen that. But
You know what a speakeasy is?
Yes, I do.
Ooh,
Come on.
I was about to say, cut the tape, heck. Cut the tape. If
I
you
do.
did not know what a
I do. I've actually
Have you
learned a
been
few
to a
years.
speakeasy?
No, absolutely
I mean,
not.
They have speakeasies down here though. You know.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't.
They're not
I'm
always
gonna
in the hood and stuff.
Revoke your black card. Well, it's revoked, but
no.
you don't lose points for not going to a speakeasy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
You don't lose points for that.
Thank you.
But if you didn't know what a speakeasy was,
I didn't know for a long time. I really didn't.
so when did you find out? Yesterday?
No,
Well,
like,
she went to a
like
whole
5 years
Southern
ago. I'm
accent. I
34.
didn't know
So like
for a
5
long
years
time.
ago,
Oh.
I never knew. So I would go, on Germantown Avenue in Shelton, right? And there would
Mm-hmm.
be like a lot of people outside this little house. And I'm like, what's going on over there? It's just a regular home. They're like, yeah, the speakeasy. I'm like, I never heard it again. Then when I was my previous job, I was working, a lot of
Hello.
black people. Okay, I got dug in.
You got a
all right,
little hip.
I did.
You found
And they
out
was
what
like, yo,
joint
right?
mean?
Yeah, that don't come on.
Oh shit!
Come on. fun. And they're like, yeah, we're going to the speakeasy. I'm like, oh, what is that? And they're like, yeah, it's a house where there's like, a bar. Drinks are really cheap. Sometimes you get a cup and it's one price and you just keep filling it up. You know what I mean? So I did learn. I learned a lot.
That's good.
I'm cool.
All
I
right.
still don't watch Martin, but I'm cool. Yeah.
Why did you throw that in there?
I'm sorry because I just don't like it.
She don't. I'm not gonna repeat that malarkey. I'm not gonna repeat that malarkey.
But be confident. 2019.
Yeah, please be confident, because if you don't, then you'll let certain things get to you, and that's what's happening to her. She's letting her family get to her because she isn't confident. If once you're confident, can't nothing nobody say make you feel some type of way at all.
That's true.
Like I used to got teased for having asthma.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't breathe and all this shit. I'm like, no, I can't. But like, because they didn't have it, I was weird because I was using a machine to breathe and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
People will tease you over anything.
Anything, yeah.
Before, I just want to shout out my nephew real quick before we take a break, because he just started the 9th grade and the teasing thing just came into my mind. So he told me that he was, because he has autism, right? So, but he's high functioning, even with that, you still get placed sometimes with kids who may be worse off than you. And he was telling me that I said, so how was school and everything? He was like, oh, it was great. He was like, it was pretty good. It's just a little embarrassing sometimes. He was like, because I don't want to get teased. And I was like, why?
Who said that, your nephew?
My nephew. He was like, because a couple people, they don't speak or anything like that. And then when you go to the lunchroom, it's different. He was like, because there's girls in there. He was like, and some of the girls, they look at me, and then if I want to talk to them, I'm embarrassed because they think I'm with them. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know if nobody teases him at this point, like in the neighborhood or anything like that. And most people know that he has autism, but I that just made me think about like how you got to think from other people's perspective. Like it may be like we think it's cool, but nobody's going to bother you. But in his mind, he's thinking about a whole different situation. Now he wants to start talking to girls and stuff. So he's like worried about people not liking him because he's with a slower class. Yeah. So shout out to you, Amaziah. You'll be fine.
Whoa.
Yes.
How you say his name?
His name is Amaziah.
Now they
It's
might
a very
tease him for that.
Yeah, exactly, right? He didn't have a problem, but I found out he had a
It's
whole
cute,
nickname. No, it's not.
It's not.
My grandmother was
Amaziah?
like, his
nickname is definitely Amazon, right?
No, his
No,
nickname
it's like
is
Zaya.
AZ.
Oh, AZ.
AZ?
That's what his friends gave him.
Amaziah.
But his mom
You
named
blame
him
his
after,
mama.
Is
Yeah,
that
she
out the
named
Bible?
him. Yes, she named him
Oh,
after our
okay.
grandfather. And when she did that, my grandma was like, "Why you name him that same grandma who talk about you?" She was like, "He ain't even like his name. Why you gonna name him after that?" Well,
Wow.
she did.
Amaziah. All right, I got a quick question for everybody in the room. If you can go back to any year, what year would you go back to? Like, and what made that year so dope for you? If you can go back any year, as a kid, teenager, adult, yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Which year? Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Think about
I know,
it.
right?
That's
Okay.
It ain't hard
I
for
wish
me.
you would have
It's
gave us a little bit of
A
time
time to
work on
think. I
I
know,
just
right?
thought about the question, but the only reason why I thought about it because I already know what my answer is.
Oh, okay. So do you want to go
I'm
first?
not gonna go first, though.
Oh Lord, here you go.
I gotta
Okay.
put the pressure on y'all.
All right. I guess I'll go. So I'm 34 now.
34.
I would go back to 17.
But what year was that?
I don't
Come
know.
on, we
I don't
can't-
know. I can't do
No,
the
we
math.
gotta
Somebody do the
we gotta do
math.
the year though.
I think it was like 2002. Maybe no, it wasn't. Oh God, that's wrong. That's so awfully wrong. I don't know what year that was, but when I was 17 years old, I had graduated from high school.
Yeah, it was 2002.
Oh, okay, cool. I graduated from high school, and I didn't actually take 2002. I didn't actually take the opportunity to take my full scholarship to Liberty University, and I feel like had I done that,
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Damn,
That's
why
the
you put that in
insurance.
my head?
Oh, shit. Oh.
I got a full scholarship there, and I wish I had actually taken that because I feel like my life, the trajectory of my life probably would have been different, entirely different. So yes, I feel like
Is this another word for direction?
Yes.
Why the fuck you didn't just say direction?
Come on.
Because more trajectory is more like
it's like
catapult you to like
ping
fast.
different ways.
Yeah.
Did you say you said the best year, or was it
if you could go back
any year?
If you go back, if you can go back to your best year, whatever year you want to choose.
Yeah, that would have been mine, 2002.
Only because of that?
Yeah. I lived my life. I'm 34. I have lived my life. I've seen things. I've traveled.
You lived your life already at 34?
No, like there's so much more, but like I don't have any regrets.
Like it was the end.
No. I don't have any regrets. Like I've lived my life and I've really enjoyed. The only thing that I probably wish I could do more is maybe travel more. But with that, when you're working, there's a lot of things, so you don't always have the time. But I've really seen and done a lot in my time.
I mean, the questions like these are hard for me because
I know. That's why I like asking.
But because you just made me think about more things that I want to think of. So, like, there were things that I would like to change from the past, but at the same time, you know how if you change one thing, everything changes, and that I hate that because then I want to have my kids.
If you sneeze,
I didn't even know you had a kid, by the way.
Yeah, I have. My son is 11.
Wait, you didn't know who had a kid?
Why?
Where you be?
I only heard on the show. I was like, oh my gosh, she
just-
has a
Oh, you
kid.
heard
Yeah, I
on the
just
show.
recently heard it. Yeah.
I thought you meant just now. I'm
No,
like,
I've been listening. I was like, oh my gosh, she had a kid. I didn't know
all the
that.
time.
So I'm gonna say that
You probably want to go back to 7. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
I only lived 15 days in the 70s. So I was
She is knocking off the
I'm gonna say I want to go back to 2005. And 2005, I say because for a number of reasons. Because the same things I think would have happened after 2005, but I think if I had made some other decisions, maybe my money could have been better later on. However, in 2005, I was in a great financial position. I was still young. I hadn't had a child yet, but I was probably about to have one because he was born in 2007.
Okay.
But at that point in my life, I felt like I was really living my life. I was young, living with me and my friends, had our own place together, and we were just like doing a lot of stuff. I felt like I was like a mover and a shaker, just getting stuff done at that age. And my mom was still here. Everybody was like around and stuff like that. So I felt like it was just a real happy time in my life. Nothing really. I don't think anything got real bad until like when I got laid off from my job, and then all of a sudden it was just like,
right.
But but that I would say 2005 because would I change things from high school? Yes, but again, if I had done everything I said I wanted to do when I was in high school, my entire life would be different today. It wouldn't be the same at all.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
I did everything.
Linnea,
so.
what about you?
What year would you want to go back to?
Yeah, what year if you could? Come on. Yeah. 90. No, you can't say 90.
She's born in
I think she's born like 94.
We such a hater.
Oh, I was off 1 year.
I would say if I go back to like the 80s, I would want to be around that like.
Okay,
if that's the case, I want to go back to the 50s. Okay.
Why?
What? The puffy skirts.
Oh, fuck that.
But the times.
No, you won't want to go back.
But here's the thing. That was the time to
niggas
make your
wasn't
mark.
allowed
That
back
was the
then.
time to make your mark. That was the time to really change history at that time.
You wasn't going to change
But
nothing.
What?
with the way that the world was already in the history that we already made.
Hey.
Ancient Egypt.
Damn.
Oh, you want to go all the way back. Oh, you.
To the beginning of time.
Damn. I don't want to go back that far. I want to go back to between 2000 and 2003. Because Philly party scene.
Oh my God.
Philly's party scene in the early 2000 to 2003. I want to say the Sixers beat the Lakers in Game 1 NBA Finals one of those years. Yeah.
Was
it
that
01.
9-2-3 time?
Then the All-Star game was
9-2-3?
the All-Star game here in Philly? Yeah, the All-Star game was here in Philly between 02 and 03. Let me tell you something, right? Now, my oldest brother used to play in the NBA, right? So I was able to hang around a bunch of big-time NBA players, Iverson, anybody you could think of, right? But the Philly nightlife at that time, and I want to say the Greek was probably still
It
popping
was.
and was just about to fade off. But niggas back then, they showed a little bit of loyalty. It wasn't a lot of jealousy back then at all.
Mm-hmm.
You had the nigga who said he was the hookup, really hooked you up, like anywhere. Sneaker stores, in line, like trying to get into a club, or like slide me $20 or slide me $10. Oh, I got you. Now niggas want a whole half a man to get you in.
That's
but the
$100,
party,
right?
No, half a man's 50.
Oh.
It's cool. Don't say nothing.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's cool. A bean is 100.
Oh,
But it's
got
cool.
it, guys. Go.
But that nightlife, that party scene, you ain't really had to worry about a bunch of fighting and all that. It happened. I'm not going to say it didn't happen. It happened, but you didn't see a lot of jealousy back then. You didn't see, everybody dressed the same back then.
Yeah.
Every T-shirt was an 8X. Every damn T-shirt was an 8X.
I hate that part, though. That was so ugly.
Keychain wrapped around your neck with your house key, and if you had a car, your little car key was on it. The one thing I love about Philly was the Greek, because the Greek brung so many motherfuckers together that didn't even know each other, and they had from Broad and fucking Alany all the way down here, the downtown, nonstop, and the cops didn't do shit about it. Why? Because niggas wasn't drawn in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Towards
funny
the
that that's
end of the Greek,
picnic, though, when that really isn't the Greek
Mm-hmm.
picnic.
yeah,
that's
right. Yeah. The Greek picnic is like when they
Right.
went to the
Right.
plateau or whatever. But when the Greek came around, niggas
Yeah.
couldn't wait to. I bought outfits just to stand on the corner at Broad and Allegheny. What? You know how many girls I picked up at that age? That's the time that you still had camcorders. I
Yes.
was videotaping every fucking thing.
Everything.
But then that's when the niggas start to come. Start
Yeah.
taking girls, niggas start crashing in each other, hanging out the cars, and then it just got bad. But between 2000 2003, a lot of shit happened for Philly. Like I said, the Sixers beat the Lakers game 1, and then they was outside on Broad Street like it was the Greek.
Yeah,
They
were.
had the
I remember
whole
that.
Broad Street popping. I wish we can go get back to that. Not all the jealousy, not all the hate.
It's a lot of hate.
It's just too much going on right now. But we're going to take a quick break. Water Ice Radio, Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Rock the King. I'm in here with more Juan and hey, white girl Lori. We'll be right back, y'all. And we're back. We are back, and we got some good news for some, bad news for others. What's bad news for you too?
No, not really.
well,
really,
they're
'cause
not.
we
They
always
have no
good.
chance of going.
Don't.
To
Whoa.
See, and see, this
Wine.
is the thing. See,
Wine.
this is hold on. This is why I despise Eagles fans. Cause none of them, no Eagles fan that I know is fucking realistic.
At
None
all.
of them.
At
I'm
all.
very
At all.
realistic.
No, you're not. None of them.
You
They are
you
all
cannot be realistic
so
if you
far
I hate
outlandish
Dallas.
with your
I hate the Cowboys, but to say they don't have a, they don't got a chance.
We got a good
Wait, they
team
don't
at
got
the
a chance
end.
to
We
do what?
I mean,
to go
over-
to the Super Bowl.
I don't think they will be going to the Super Bowl this
They
season.
got a chance to go to Super Bowl.
Everybody has a chance to.
No,
go.
they
Oh,
don't. Everybody
okay.
don't got a chance.
But not Dallas.
Everybody don't got a chance.
Okay.
Like the Redskins don't got a chance to go
At all.
Minnesota
I
don't
mean,
got a chance to
I
go.
think
I don't
that
know who's on their team.
in the NFC East, you guys would be the only people that we would have to actually really play.
Yeah,
Correct.
Well, because y'all,
However,
y'all
we
gotta
would
worry about
still
the
beat
Giants.
y'all. Yeah.
What?
Y'all don't-
Wait, I'm sorry. What? You know what?
I don't even know if I see you anymore, Lori.
Well,
that you
listen,
I hate
listen.
that. I hate people who live
Bottom
here
line.
that aren't from Texas that are Dallas
doesn't
fans.
matter who
What?
goes-
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter who goes
It's
to the
for
Super
love.
Bowl. Ain't nobody beating the fucking Patriots right now.
I know.
With
That's
Josh
really
Gordon
horrible.
and Antonio Brown.
But I'm gonna stand strong. I'm loyal.
So,
Cowboys
no,
all
be
day.
loyal.
All day.
Look, my team, Denver Broncos, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm a realist. We're a 500 team.
I agree.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And we in the same conference, well, in the same conference as the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
We're not beating them. I don't think we play them this year, but we're not beating them at all. Come on, just be real. Just is the fucking Patriots gonna lose a game this year? Fuck no. If they lose a game,
That's crazy.
It's just gonna be for GP. These niggas about to go
But you think
15
they
and
would
0.
lose? They would not lose every game of the season and then win in the Super Bowl. That doesn't usually happen that way.
Say that again.
I said if they won every. I said, do you think they would not lose? So
They
if
done,
won.
that happened though. It happened
They
before.
won. They had a totally undefeated season.
They went 16 and 0, went to the Super Bowl.
Didn't they
and
lose
lost,
that year?
But they lost to
That-
the Giants.
That's what I'm saying. If they did go 16-0 again, I don't think they would win in the Super Bowl. Is what I'm saying.
Shit.
You don't know.
Who
The team, the way that they got it stacked right now,
Nobody
gotta
in the
lose.
NFC,
The likelihood is-
nobody
is
in
in
the
their favor.
NFC right now can beat the fucking Patriots in the Super Bowl. Nah, Bill Belichick is way too smart for all that shit.
Bill
But
Belichick was just sitting there waiting.
yo, everybody I know that's a football fan, when Antonio Brown got released today, 3-4 hours ago, they was like, he might go to the Patriots. Even the sports people was saying it. Hector said it.
There's a lot of chatter.
I was like, if he go there, it's a wrap. It is a motherfucking wrap. Because, like I said, Bill Belichick ain't playing none of that shit. But y'all gonna have a good season.
I know.
Y'all gonna have a good. Y'all,
We
y'all
always
gonna
have a good season.
too. If y'all would have got Melvin Gordon from the Chargers, y'all would possibly be going to the Super Bowl. But
I said if. I heard that if.
yeah, if.
Yeah. If.
Everybody, a lot of people got the Eagles going to the Super Bowl again. I don't live off of those
I
predictions
don't know.
like that.
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. If Carson can stay healthy, then yes, y'all will, make some moves. But look,
That's the hard part.
Can't forget about Drew Brees. Can't forget about the fucking Bears. And
The Bears
I'm
got
not
a
sleeping-
vengeance this
Yeah,
season.
and
They
I'm not
wanna get
sleeping.
back.
You can't sleep on Aaron Rodgers. So my lovable asshole of the week is this. I don't know this girl. I can't remember her first name, but her last name is Ferguson. This 19-year-old girl who suffocated a baby. And I was at the barbershop earlier, and one of the barbers was in there, said he was trying to give the girl the benefit of the doubt, saying that she didn't really know what she was doing. And I said, nah. She put her hand, both hands, if I'm not mistaken, over the nose and mouth.
Yes.
Fuck that. But she did it for 3 minutes.
I can't.
3 minutes. And she had gloves on. So you're not going to tell me she didn't know what she was doing. She wanted wanted the baby to stop crying, whatever. Putting your hand over a grown adult, mouth and nose, for 3 minutes. Only person that might survive that is a Navy SEAL. Really. That's the only person that might survive that. Somebody in the service who had to go through that type of training, because they make you go train like that,
Right.
like put you in a room with tear gas. You got to hold your breath. A fucking baby?
4 months old.
4 months? Oh, I thought it was not. A 4-month-old baby? Oh, my God.
And the thing is, you feel the life going. You feel it. You
How
see
can
it. How can you do that?
Get the
Like the
benefit?
baby is
You
probably
know.
squirming
Yes.
up until a certain period of time.
That's what she did it until she was unresponsive. Nobody. I mean, the only thing you could say is that she just lost her mind at that point, because there's no way in the world that you are doing something like that where you don't know what you're doing. Because when you suffocate somebody or choke them out and stuff like that, you put all of yourself into trying to get them to die.
Yeah, I choked a few motherfuckers out, and I snapped out of it because
It's the statute of limitations up because you're still talking.
No, you know what I thought about? I thought about going to jail. I thought about going to jail, and as I saw them like kind of like changing colors.
Like, it's cool.
But
But the attempt is still equally as wrong.
Yeah. It depends on what's. I mean, a defenseless
I
child,
bring it back
yeah.
to life.
Yeah.
You never know. But you are a sick individual. I don't give a fuck how old you are, 14, 15, 19. But when you get up to Muncie or State Road or wherever you're going to be, they got a nice welcoming party for you. Those mothers who can't see their kids, those mothers who don't like women who abuse children, infants.
She's going to have to be in protective custody. And probably the guards are probably going to beat her up.
So
She's going to get her ass whipped.
let me just weigh in really quickly. So we can't all be against her. Somebody does have to be level-headed.
Why?
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 Give me a second.
Why?
Give me a second.
Okay, my bad.
All right. So I do want to look at the other side. We don't know if there was some trauma prior to. We don't know what state of mind she was on. We don't know if she was, her.
She had to be.
She
If
wasn't
you don't know
on
if she-
shit.
You don't know if she was on some type of drug that altered her thought process that, kind of got her out of herself, or we don't know if she was trying to save herself. We don't know. And I feel like because we don't know, we really cannot really judge as hard. So I just want to be mindful that, yes, you're right. I'm not disagreeing with anyone's opinion, but we do have to be mindful and think about maybe there is a cause. Maybe there is it's nothing to justify it, but more so maybe there was something that kind of got her out of her element and kind of forced her hand to do this.
19.
How do you know that someone didn't say, hey, if you don't kill this child, then we're going to kill, your whole entire family? Like, how do you know there weren't extreme measures? How do you know? No. You don't know.
What movie was you watching before you came here?
You know
because
what?
that is a crock of shit.
It's possible.
That
But
shit
it's
ain't
true.
possible.
If let's say she was dealing with like a pimp or like a guy, a drug lord, and he's like, yo, in order for you to survive and save your family, you gotta kill the baby. And she like, oh, okay,
But
it's
the
out my
thing about
hands.
my question, if you put it in that perspective, the thing is I wouldn't be able to carry that out, even knowing something like that.
I agree.
I could not kill a baby.
Me either.
I couldn't kill a puppy.
Yeah.
But last weekend, my aunt had a surprise birthday party, and it was a squirrel that was hanging around our family like he was one of us. And we tried everything in our power not to step on that squirrel. That's how close it was. So it was a squirrel.
They won't get that close.
Hold on, what you
They won't get that close.
mean?
They were. I think
It was a squirrel in the house.
No, it was out. The party was
Outside.
outside in the park. So the squirrel was amongst everybody. Like,
But what is the squirrel a pet? Or
no, it was
No,
just
from
a
the
wild
tree.
squirrel that was saw us out there and was like, "Hey, it's a party. I'm gonna come and join the party." He was literally this is how bad it got. With this lady was out there making the plate along the buffet, right? And the squirrel came up on her foot and was acting like it was like on her leg. She was like, "Ah!" The squirrel was like, "Oh, when I'm telling y'all, everybody was cracking up, and this lady was scared as hell." But
I would've
that
been
part
too.
with this thing.
Yeah.
But the squirrel, I mean, like, that's a squirrel. So if it's a child, I mean, like,
I couldn't do it either.
you wouldn't want people to die in your family, but
wow.
I couldn't do it. You would have to kill me.
Fuck her. I don't give a fuck what she was going through.
So aggressive.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you was going through, little girl. You idiot. Somebody send me some type of rant, some type of shit. I'm taking my chances and I'm sending a DM to somebody like, yo, they want me to kill such and such. Like, I'm going to act like I'm going to do it, but had the cops there or something. Like, come on. That theory was, it was really, really far left. And I understand you want to play devil's advocate. But certain people you just don't play devil's advocate with. And you killing a defenseless 4-month-old baby. You knew what you was doing. You're fucking crazy in the head. And you should have went up to the 32nd floor, opened the window, looked down, and jumped.
So let me ask you a question. If you feel so strongly about that, what do you feel like, what should happen? Yeah, her punishment
should be?
Yeah.
I actually think her punishment should be...
Because jail ain't going to help her.
No. I think they should blindfold her, right? I think they should blindfold her and, like, have her walk in the pond and have 2 alligators in there.
So that's not far left.
Well, that's good. That's kind of
That sounds
crazy.
pretty. That sounds pretty dope to me.
No, I don't think that's
But
realistic.
I mean, like, the only thing about that is, even if that was
If I'd have said,
like, if
throwing
something, God
a
forbid, happened
lion's
to
cage.
somebody I know, and I don't think I could watch like a
death penalty.
penalty or something like that. I
Can't.
don't want to watch that. Mm-mm.
I want
So
to watch
I wanna
the
watch that.
alligators.
Unless I think I could beat somebody to like until
All right.
I
How about this?
wasn't able to do it
How about
anymore.
this?
But
Blindfold her and have her walk into a snake pit.
So
Come on.
So let me ask you a question.
on now.
Where is the justice for the child doing so? Because what I'm saying
What do you
is,
mean? The justice is the snake biting that poison in her ass.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Was the sound effect? Hector, we need sound effects.
That's the justice. A rattlesnake
Okay.
or a black mamba, one of the most poisonous snakes.
Okay.
She need to feel the same pain that little girl felt.
So would the death penalty not be an option?
Fuck no.
Why? Because
No.
it's quick.
Yes,
Well, it depends on the way the gas chamber is not.
It's not.
They don't even do the gas chamber no more.
I don't think
No,
not in the
they
U.S.
don't do the.
Not in the U.S.
What the fuck is wrong with the snake pit idea?
Because that's not
I think-
realistic. They're just gonna put her in a
They do
cell,
that shit in other countries.
and she's gonna. But
Maybe
we're
they
not
should just
there.
smother her.
Well, take her.
She should go the same way she killed.
No,
the lady.
I want her to suffer.
That's suffering.
No, you know what's? Have you
Trying
ever
to
been?
strain-
Have you ever been bit by a snake before?
No, I
No,
don't wanna get
I have not neither. But I heard that it is very fucking painful,
I heard
and that's
that
from
too.
snakes that's not even poisonous.
Yeah.
It's a snake that can kill a fucking elephant.
Okay.
One bite can kill a fucking elephant, huh?
All right. Hello.
They
Hello?
give you those tusks.
Fucking
that you, Snake?
Ferguson, whatever the fucking name is. All right, so I got a topic. Well, not a topic, but a question. And there are different, I guess we can say there are different levels of friendship. And I want to know what are some of you guys' ideas of like different levels of friendship. Like, you know, you got that dependable friend, got the whole friend. You know what I'm saying? The friend ain't never got no money. Like where you rank at that, like in that friendship level. Like, which one are you? Well, I know you're not the whole friend. I know that.
It depends on what group of friends you're talking about. My
Shit,
church friends.
The fuck
I'm
out of
no
here.
friend.
You ain't the whole friend.
I'm the friend.
You the hypochondriac?
No, absolutely not. I'm the type of friend where I'm here if you need me. I'm always going to give you positive advice. If you want the truth, come to me. If you want a yes man, do not come to me. So if you want the truth, I am here for you. If you're married, I'm always going to be pro-marriage. It's not husband or wife. I'm pro-marriage.
That mean you're gonna be down the middle?
No, I'm going to be what's best for the unit. So it's not about Tom. It's not about Mary. It's about what you guys need to do in order to save that unit. So I'm the friend that if you need me, call me. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. But I ain't trying to chill with you all the time. I'm not that friend. I'm not. I see you sometimes for an hour and then I'm out.
That's how you feel?
That's how I feel. But I'm here for you. If you need me around the clock, I am here.
You're only there.
I'm a loyal friend.
You're only there for a couple hours, not all
If you
day.
just to hang, because here's one thing: time is money. You got to remember that. And my time is very precious because I'm very busy. So I allocate my time to my children and to my faith. That is where my time goes in trying to work out.
That word allocate. You used that last time you was here.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. Well, I like to be able to prioritize in a way where my children come first, and then I'm able to, kind of balance faith and working out and trying to get some sleep. So I'm very busy, but I am a loyal friend. I'm a loyal person all around. So I'm a loyal friend. And if you need me, I'm here. But I don't want to chill at your house and watch TV. Like, I don't feel like it. I don't. So that's the friend I am.
Do people still do that?
I don't
in their
know.
30s
I don't
like that?
know. I don't know, but I don't want to. But if you need to pick up your baby,
like to turn
you
up.
need, help with something, I'm here. I'm here for you. And I will always give you the truth, and I will support you 110%. Even when you're wrong, I'm going to tell you wrong, but I'm still finna ride with you. So that's the friend that I am. How about you? What kind of friend are you?
Yeah, what kind of friend are you, Juan?
Oh, go ahead, Juan.
I too am the friend that's going to give it to you straight. I'm a non-biased person.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you come to me if you want my opinion, I'm at this point in my life, I ask you, or you just want to vent, or do you want my opinion? Because if you don't want my opinion, I'm not going to give it to you. Because 9 times out of 10, you just know that you may not necessarily like my opinion. If I'm going to give it to you, if I'm going to be honest. Now, I will, I'm going to ride for you or whatever as my friend, but I'm still going to tell you if you're wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It's but it depends on the situation. Like, you could be wrong, but I'm still going to be like in your corner, but I'm sitting back here like,
you're wrong.
you're wrong. Exactly.
That's, yeah.
I'm a very loyal friend to my friends, but it depending on which group of friends we're talking about, I'm still all of those things, but my one group of friends, I probably make the least amount of money out of all of them, but that doesn't change the dynamic of our friendship.
I love that.
So we're all like a group of sisters all the time. But then
I like that.
And but pretty much I'm the same besides the, financial, because that can fluctuate.
Yeah, it can. And you're literally one mistake or one,
Right.
change in a business from being down.
This is true.
I feel like also, besides a couple of people, because I have a group of creative friends that we're all like, clearly we all like to do things.
Right,
so
creative shit.
We all dibble and dabble in that, but I'm still at the core the same loyal person in every group of friends. I'm gonna always listen to you if you have something to talk about. Yep. I do not push you. If you want to talk about something, I will listen. I will wake up in the middle of the night.
Me too.
But I will not. I'm not the friend that's going to answer every question in the group chat though. I got a group chat going on right now. It's about 40-something messages that just popped up since we've been here.
So they can call you any time of the night?
Yeah,
anytime. If you need me, me too.
But, if it's for some... But my friends know not to call me. If it has to be urgent. Like, nobody's going to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning just to play around.
Yeah.
No. We'll
don't hit my phone up after 9 unless it's important.
Because my heart already racing because you calling me. I'm like, everything
right.
Yeah, especially if you're not used to that person calling you.
Exactly, right.
Period. Let alone...
Right.
2, 3 o'clock in the morning, like those phone calls, if it's from a friend, it's not always good news, and you'd be scared. You'd be scared to answer that.
Yeah,
but and even people, and I definitely do think there are levels of every friendship because some people, I may be there for them for emotional support, and if they need to talk about something, but I wouldn't necessarily loan them money.
Right.
But it might be people, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. So,
I think we're friends, by the way.
Yeah, we're great friends.
We talk. If he's having a problem, he'll call me like, yo, L, we'll talk. And I'll tell him my real opinion. He won't always like it. But we talk. I let him where I stand, and that's it. I mean, you can disagree.
Yeah.
There's never been a time he called me, I didn't answer.
We don't disagree a lot.
No.
But we have disagreed. Me, I'm the friend that knows everybody, that tries to stay mutual, but knows a lot of dirt about everybody too. So, I gotta stay mutual because it's like, some people like, come to you and, tell you shit, and you telling me this in confidence. You know what I'm saying? So you might be telling me something about somebody I know or we both know. Mm-hmm. And it might be somebody I hang around with. And I'm like, I'm just keeping it mutual because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody never to feel like they can't never tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to feel like that because you trusted me in the beginning to, Slap, I got to talk to you about something. You know what I mean? So I try to stay mutual. For the most part, I do a really, really great job of staying mutual.
Do you call people out on their shit? Or you just kind of just play the back?
It depends because with certain people, I know by me talking to them, I'm not wasting my time. So I know they're going to really take heed to what I'm saying. Yeah. Other folks, I won't even waste your time. I won't even do it. Because I already know I could talk to you for a whole hour and I could talk 48 minutes of that hour and you can have the rest. And you ain't heard nothing I said. Mm-hmm. You ain't heard a motherfucking thing. You really just wanted me to hear you vent and complain. You didn't really want advice. You just wanted to get some shit off your chest, but you're still going back to the dumb shit. Mm-hmm. So I will, I try to keep it straight up with people, especially with my guy friends, because I don't really got to do that with my female friends, But when if they do call me about something, like they gonna listen to me. Number one, because I'm a guy. Mm-hmm. Number one, I was at one point in time, out there like that. So, you used to do this, and I'm gonna keep it 100 because they my folks. But sometimes with your guy friends, they don't really take the advice that you're giving them because like. The advice that you give them might be telling them to stop fucking with somebody. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to stop fucking with somebody. It is. Especially if you like them, if you love them. It's hard to do. And, sometimes at the end of the day, like, you just got to, like, look. When you look in the mirror and you ask yourself, like, what really makes me happy? And if that person if that person makes you happy, but if they make you happy with complications, yeah, you probably need to step.
Yeah.
Probably need to step.
And it's hard to digest. I think it's a
real
tough pill
hard.
to swallow.
I mean, if y'all got time, man, it's, people that got like 5,
Children,
10 plus years, children,
marriage,
was engaged for 3, 4
Right,
years.
mhm.
You know what I mean? You found out she ain't shit, he ain't shit.
you knew
what
already.
gonna,
Stop.
What you gonna do? So it's really it's a tough thing. It's really tough, especially to put yourself in that position because you might lose a friend being truthful.
Mm-hmm.
You might lose a friend being
And I'm
truthful.
okay with that.
And I am too. I lost a friend being truthful, and I'm great.
Right.
I feel perfectly fine. I ain't lose no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get depressed. I ain't stop eating, nigga. That shit is on you.
Correct. But
It
they'll
ain't-
come back.
It ain't on me. Yeah, they don't. But
Meaning it'll hit them and let them know, like, damn,
Yeah,
you
he
know
was
what I
right.
mean? Right.
he was
They
right.
may not have room with
If
you
If
anymore,
the person
but
is mature enough to
Nah.
accept it.
Well, the
Yeah.
person I know, they definitely not mature about that situation. But even if they did came back, it
wouldn't be the same.
It's a wrap. No,
Yeah.
you can't come back to me.
Yeah.
Nah. Once you take me to that point where I don't give a fuck,
it's over.
it's over. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how much I love you or in love with you. If you take me to the point where I don't give a fuck, it's no coming back for me. None at all. And you will feel it.
Sometimes I wish I was a person
Who didn't give a fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
me
I mean,
too.
like, I don't hold on to things long. Like, if I could be, something could bother me, and then, like, I'm mad for a little bit of time, and, especially if you fucked me over or something like that, but then I get over it usually quickly. But sometimes I wish I could just be bad just a little bit longer. Just be so I can, like, really stick it to you.
No,
But
you ain't even gotta be mad. Like, I try not to be mad for a long time. And if I let somebody make me go keep me upset for a day or two, I always feel like that person has power over me. Like
Correct.
if I gotta block somebody,
yeah,
if I gotta mute them, I was like, no, why am I doing that? Like, they got that much power over me. Like, I can't look at your post and just scroll past. I gotta actually block you. Nah, I ain't doing that. I have done that, but I've dug deep down inside. I was like, why am I doing that?
Right.
No. I'm a strong individual. You know what I'm saying? So the I don't give a fuck mode. It takes a lot for me to get there, but once I'm there, is no turning back. There's really no turning back. So with that being said, I want to thank Lori for filling in for Kyra. Lori has a great event coming up next week. We all will be there. September 14th. Where is this event at? You want to drop the location and the time?
Absolutely. So the event is called the Wine Classic. This is the third annual. Uncensored podcast will be in the building. It will be at the Germantown Cricket Club from 6 to 9. Tickets.
That's where it's going to be at?
That's where it's going to be at. The whole building is for us that night. We have all 3 floors, vendors all throughout. We'll be doing some live questions from.
Yo, you ever been there?
It's really nice.
Heck, you been there before? What?
It's really, really nice. You guys are going to have a great time.
That shit is major in there.
Listen, have you really been there?
Hell yeah, I was in there for a fucking party.
Oh, okay. Well, you about to get lit again.
Yo, it's big as shit in there.
It is
Pause.
big, and this is the 3rd year we've done it there. And by the way, shout out to them; they are amazing. It is Black owned, and there's a lot of Black staff too, but they are really accommodating and they really take care of
Dang.
us. So
This shit
shout
about
out
to be
them.
lit. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's involved into helping Lori put this thing together.
It's just me.
Shout out to Lori. That's right, because she did tell me it's just her. Yeah. Shout out to Lori for putting this together by herself. Shout out to all the models that are in the fashion show.
Did you drop the news? Come on, drop the news. Ka-ching. Look.
I don't know.
Bing.
Somehow, I went back to my old modeling days, and I'm bringing that back out from 14. So I'm gonna be in the building, and I can't wait. This is a really,
He's
really
modeling
nice
underwear, guys.
Yes,
This
he'll be in
is-
his speedos
Hey.
and a plaid shirt because it's a
Yes.
plaid affair.
It's
Just
a
so you
plaid
guys
affair.
know.
I gotta get me another plaid shirt. But make sure y'all there. It's from 6 to 9.
6 to 9 p.m.
Germantown Cricket Club.
Yes.
That's right off. I want to say Wayne. Is that Wayne?
Yes, Wayne and Manheim.
Wayne and Manheim.
Yes.
Whew.
Yeah. Parking
Listen.
lot open. We're gonna have trucks outside. They'll be serving Love Jones as you come in. There's gonna be a truck outside from Brews Philly. They'll have a truck set up and they'll be giving out free samples all night because the event is really just to thank everyone for supporting Love
That shit
Jones
is
and it's going
major.
by her. So thank you.
Yeah, so once again, shout out to you for putting an event on like this.
Thank you.
It's really dope. I can't wait. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna be lit. We're gonna be
Definitely.
drunk. Kyra will be there.
Yes.
We're gonna have Water Ice in the building
Yes.
as well. So
Can't wait.
all right, y'all. We will see you guys next week. I want to thank everybody who listened, watch. Make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe on YouTube. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. We need to get those likes up on YouTube. So once again, we just want to thank everybody for supporting and watching and following us. You know, we are only as big as y'all make it, so we really appreciate y'all. Shout out to Hector and Linnea. Shout out to Lauren. And I'm Slap Rock the King. More wine here. Uncensored Podcast. Love Jones. Water Ice Radio. We out. See y'all next week.